yeah.
Breaking news.
Drama! Yes, drama when it comes to Manchester United.
It's all kicking off.
Man United won't break the bank for him. And if Man United won't break the bank for him, they've got other targets.
Bruno, Dorgu, Bruno, Dorgu, Bruno, Dorgu. Goal. Good morning, people. Good morning to anyone online who called me deluded. Good morning to anyone online who laughed at me. You all laughed at me. What I have to say, you're not laughing anymore, are you? Good morning to all of those people. Good morning to any Asna fan buying into they're the best in the world and telling us that you haven't lost a game at the Emirates all year. Good morning to the Manchester United fans all around the globe. Enjoy on yourself. Praise on yourself. Good morning to football lovers all around the world who want football to be saved in the name of playing attacking, proactive, entertaining football. And commiserations to the people who want football to die with boring set pieces and own goals. I continue to be dressed in black as we mourn Arsenal fans around the world. I continue to be dressed in black because when my team pull up to the Emirates in all black attire, there's only ever gonna be one outcome. This is United View. This is the peak of drinking in Arsenal tears. Smash a like on the video, people. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Get your comments in, get your super chats in, get your members chats in, get everything in. I'm telling you guys, this week we must feast every single day until our next game. That is our job, okay? Don't let them tell us it's one game or now it's only 2 games and you're not top. You think you're back. Oh, it's Wednesday. Surely get over this. No. Don't let up. Enjoy. Good morning to you, Owen. We're going to have some serious fun this week. This week, Owen.
Yes, we are indeed. Good morning, folks. Be sure to smash a like on the like button. As Flex said, be sure to subscribe to United View if you are new. And as Flex said, get your thoughts in, get your super chats in. This morning, we've got a bit of a special for you, yeah? For super chats that are yellow and above, so I believe that's $9.99 and above, we've got text to speech. We're trusting you this morning, yeah, folks? We're trusting you. And if indeed it is a $9.99 above, it'll be read out straight away like this. Believe. Don't worry.
Super chatted $13. This is a test super chat message.
So if that happens, you know what I mean? If something, you know, if it's $9.99, you go, I tell you what, I've got to get my piece set out. I've got to say it straight away. Then it can happen, right? And Michael Carrick's Manchester United, Fleck, they're looking like a well-oiled machine. A well-oiled winning machine, defeating Man City at home, defeating Arsenal away. Some would say they're optimized. About that word.
Today's video is sponsored by our friends at Oxford Natural and their all-new natural supplement, Optimum Day and Night. Thousands across the UK, USA and beyond are smashing their health goals with Oxford Natural. Optimum Day gives you steady energy, curbs your cravings and keeps your metabolism firing all day. Optimum Night helps you relax, get restorative sleep, recover and keep burning fat while you rest. It's not a magic pill, but it will help you reach your health goals. Check out some of the incredible results. 2 of our own, Owen, lost over 100 pounds in 10 months and KG dropped 30 pounds in 4 months. In 8 months, football legend Michael Owen lost 35 pounds and Robbie from AFTV, Don Robbie, lost over 80 pounds. And in 6 months, Anita, an award-winning immigration lawyer, lost 44 pounds. And Linda, a law firm executive, lost over 50 pounds. No gimmicks, no needles, just results. Oxford Natural, let's get to work.
Yes, as always, you can get your Optimum Day, which is good for your weight loss goals. You can get your Optimum Night, which is good for your restorative sleep. All of it can be available right there in the sidebar, right there. You can scan that QR code. You can save up to 70% off your first order. You can click the link in the video description below. It's also pinned in the chat, and you can get optimized, yeah? Optimised today, just like Manchester United have been. My goodness me. I tell you what, Don Robbie wasn't the only thing he lost yesterday. He lost a little bit of his pride, yeah? He lost a little bit.
At Danielle Luciano 8,240 super chatted $9.99. Boys, it's looking GD. 2 solid wins against top 2 teams. I'm still in disbelief. Big up Flex wandering the London streets for AFTF. Where are you now,
FTV.
Robbie?
Where are you now, Robbie?
That is wicked.
Yeah.
That is wicked. And
now,
it's
Robbie?
funny that it reads it in the little computer AI voice, because if you put the banter and say the mad words, it says it posh. Oh, that is brilliant. That is brilliant.
Yeah, and I was also just a good thing, because I've got some like a thing on it where it's like if you've got a really long word, like so good, it just shortens it down. So it just goes GD. Just goes GD.
Oh.
But nice. There you go. But that's another way for people to get their opinions heard, Flex. You know what I mean? Another way to get their opinions heard.
It's like straight to the point that it just cuts in.
Which is sometimes good, because sometimes by the time we get to the super chat, we're well past the point, aren't we?
Well, and considering that, actually, let's get these ones out that are already there as well.
Yeah.
Amanor, exactly. Marcel's lawyer, says, Josh Media. Yeah, Josh, hold that. We scored 3 open goals. Josh, where are you? Well, you're probably sleeping right now because you had a late night. I hear your pain. I feel your pain. I don't feel it, but I know you're in pain. I know you're in pain and suffering. But where was your son Martinelli? Didn't even come off the bench. Ding 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 ding. Didn't even come off the bench, bro. Didn't even come off the bench. All your options, bro. 4 triple, quadruple substitutions. Anyway, I'll get to Josh later. Terence Pace says, last night was magnificent. 2 of our rivals fallen, defeated. The entire team, glorious. I will see you at Old Trafford this weekend. AFTV was fun again. Shout out Amanor as well. He says, Stoke FC, we scored 3 open goals. Hold that, Josh. Hold that. And Space Odai says, let's just enjoy how great our summer signings are. If we keep the same momentum this summer with signings, fire.
Can I also say, actually, since we're just going to spend the hour,
you can say whatever you want, Owen.
We're going to laugh. You know, we're just laughing at Arsenal this morning. So if you go back and watch the stream, this is a little peek behind the curtain, folks, of yesterday's match view. When Arsenal went 1-0 up, you would notice actually that the scoreboard didn't update straight away. It took a little while to update. I got on my message and I went, "Why is the scoreboard not updated?" And Josh went, "Sorry, I was celebrating."
Oh,
who's celebrating now? Who's celebrating now? Because then
Josh, you pagan,
you
pagan, Josh,
you
absolute pagan. Oh,
and to be fair, speaking of all of that, Flex, I'll get you up in here and make sure the TCS is in there as well.
Ooh,
I've got loads of. I've got loads of them. I've got loads of these clips this morning. We're gonna have some fun.
How many goals? How many goals? Yeah. What? How many goals does Cunha score? Exactly. This is great.
Wait.
I didn't even told you. Hold on. Check this man. Sorry, you listen to them. They're talking about great attack. Even Cunha, he's barely scored a goal.
He has, yes.
One more time.
Sorry, you listen to them. They're talking about great attack. Even Cunha, he's barely scored a goal.
He has, yes.
You man are talking like you're some big
game player.
They're talking like they're some big team.
Pink chair special.
Okay.
If you lose, pink chair for you next to.
Well, let me tell you something.
Honestly, I can't believe he's of all people, he's gone with Cunha. Of all people, he's gone with Cunha. Of all people. What else have I got here this morning as well? We can do this one. Lee loses it. This should be fun.
I can't emphasise how poor we was today. If you're taking your captain, I never see Patrick Vieira when we won titles at this fucking club, right? Coming off when we're 1-0 down or 2-1 down. Did you ever see Patrick Vieira come off? Right? Did you ever see Tony Adams come off when we're losing games? Why are we playing off the two central defenders against a block of 8? Have a bit of bottle, mate. Have a bit of class. And say, we're 7 points.
You're Arsenal, you can't. Okay, that's it. You're Arsenal, you can't. Not us, you can. You're Arsenal, you can't.
Yeah.
In front, take them on. I'm going to say it. What is Nketiah doing on that? But what has he done to deserve a start today? I'm jumping at the bit for Jesus to come back, right? You know what he's done most today out over anything? Offside. How many times was he offside today? Lazy. Trossard.
That's what I was talking to you about. For some reason, Lee Judges turned Italian. For some reason, Manchester United's defeat was so bad that Lee Judges turned Italian. One more time again.
Times was he offside today? Lazy. Trossard. 4 or 5
Get that on the soundboard.
I ain't playing him right. You know what I mean? That's him gone now. Sorry. 4 or 5 times was he offside today? Lazy. Trossard.
Lazy, huh?
Oh my god. And listen, that prediction of Lee just crashing. Bro, I just had the epiphany of everything. I could see Robbie coming out of the ground. I told him, you're going to be coming out of that ground, scratching your head thinking, what's just happened? That happened. I said, Ballon Dorgu. That happened. I said, Lee Judges crash out. Oh, it's not good enough. That's happened. Like, it's just poetic. And this is the thing, yeah? This is the thing, what we have to remember about this, guys, yeah? Don't let them trick you out of your position. They had zero understanding that this was about to happen to them. All of them. They were all on this. Listen, look at them. They've had one game against City and these man think, look at this, look, laughing at us. You got one game and you're getting deluded. What makes you think you're going to come to a stadium where no team has won this season and beat us when you haven't won here since whatever 2018 it is, or whenever it was with the black kit before? What makes you think you're going to do that? And I said, it's a feeling. You don't understand the feeling, bro. You don't understand the belief. Andrew Cole, you don't understand. I'm telling you what's going to happen. Stop calling me deluded. Don't take away my belief from my team. And then I said, hold on a minute. You're acting like I'm just some deluded fan who ain't got no weapons. I said, we got weapons. I said, we got Ahmad. I said, we got Mbuma. I said, we got Ballon d'Orgu. I said, we got Bruno. I said, we got Kobe. I said it all. I said, we got Cunha. And he didn't want to hear any of it. Ignorance is bliss. He didn't want to hear any of it. Well, guess what? When you don't hear, you must feel. Look at this. You're deluded because you've won nothing and you act like you have. Robbie calls out Man United fans bragging with nothing to show. Oh, readers added context. Manchester United have, in fact, won something. 68 major trophies to be exact. But since Mikel Arteta became manager, they have won more than he has with Arsenal. And this is the gift that keeps giving, Owen. Reader added context under their own post. Under their own post.
We added a little bit of context above our own as well. We were wow. But this
so
is
where's that come from?
Was
wait, has
no,
that
this
thing get added to
from
their
AFTV? Yeah. This was from AFTV. It was making the rounds before the game because everyone said this is like the most projection I've ever seen in my life. You know, calling an Arsenal fan, calling any fan deluded because they've won nothing but act like they have. I mean, oh my God. That's the definition of an Arsenal fan.
Literally, if you was going to write the exact description, you couldn't sum it up any better than that statement.
Flex, they spent all week telling us how 2026 Arsenal would beat 2008 Man United, yeah? They can't even beat 2026 Man United, and 2026 Man United and all that. So you want to talk about deluded. The 2008 Man United would sweep the floor with whatever attempt at football they try and play because it's not like normal football. It's basically pass it around the back a bit, hope for set pieces, and go from there. Look at the goals they scored yesterday. One, it's Leacher kicking the ball off of someone. The other, it's a corner, and they surround the goalkeeper to block him off. They've got in open play. This was incredible after the game. Saka's not scored in like 15. Martinelli's not scored in like 15. Gyökeres not scored in like 11. Eze hasn't scored in a bunch of games. Jesus had, like, honestly, it's insane, right? And they want to call us deluded. Us deluded, right? You deluded for going, I'll tell you what, I watched just last week and we can go to the Emirates and get something. And I was saying this after the game, that I think that I actually do kind of understand why opposition fans would look at us and go, yeah, they're getting carried away. It's one game. Look at them talking with chess. Because we've all done it before. We're all guilty of it. I'm guilty of it. You're guilty of it. We've all been guilty of it. But I think any Manchester United fans, I'm not talking to Ops fans, Man United fans that saw that performance against Man City when there is something a little bit different in that performance.
Feels different. Yes.
Not like that's not like when we beat City at the Etihad 2-1. That's not like when we beat Liverpool earlier this season 2-1, where you come out of it and go, yeah, but we were good in that game, but we still there are issues there. Coming out of that City game last week, we were like, I tell you what, we were good for 90. We were good for 90, and that hasn't happened in a while. And then we went into that game yesterday, and I'm going to be honest, folks, yeah, as much as I'm, drinking the Arsenal tears, I saw a lot of people. First 20 minutes, they were getting a little bit twitchy, Fleck. A little bit twitchy first 20, 25 minutes. Oh, we're getting battered here. We're getting moved to. We're getting this. We're getting that. And you have to sort of go, guys, we're at the Emirates. They're top of the table. As Michael Carrick said after the game, it was never going to be like the City game. It was never going to be as straightforward as that City game. No one thought that City game was going to be straightforward anyway, but it was never going to be as straightforward as that yesterday. You're going to have to weather the storm a little bit, aren't you? Especially first 20 minutes. First 20, 25 minutes, weather the storm, stay in the game, and then just grow into it. And that's exactly what we did. And even when it goes to 2-2, because throughout all of it this season, what have we shown? Even as much as we call these players criminals and this, that, and the other, there is a level of resilience that's there. Did it against Liverpool at Anfield, go 1-0 up early, concede late, and we're like, bloody hell, go up the other end and score. Same thing yesterday. Even when it went to 2-2, I still was like, I don't think we'll lose this game because I don't think, because they didn't, that's the thing. Even when it was 7 minutes injury time, obviously you got a bit nervous, but that 7 minutes went quite quick because we nullified them. You know what I mean? It wasn't, for 2 weeks in a row, we beat the two best teams in the league, and it wasn't a fluke either time. We deserved it twice, and that says a lot. That says a hell of a lot. And, look, we're equal opportunity arse kickers, Flex. Yeah, we gave it to City and we gave it to Arsenal. Lovely stuff.
Owen, I just 100% right. And the thing is, right, I saw that happening. I saw that. You see the bit about, like you say, our fans getting onto in the chat.
It got twitchy.
It got twitchy, and I called it out. And
At Glenn_C 1980 super chatted £9.99. Red carpet tonight?
Yes.
Yes,
there will be a red carpet tonight. Yes.
Glenn, how could there not be? I'm even doing it. I'm on TalkSport today, which I'm not normally, but I'm not coming back from TalkSport because I'll miss the show. So I'm going to stay there and do the red carpet from there. I am not missing that show. Impossible. Cannot happen.
Oh, I am though. Actually, I am missing that show. I've got to get on.
Oh, you are. Oh,
yeah.
You are. Yeah. Well, yeah. Owen was already pre-planned, to be fair. But yes, the show obviously will go ahead. Big up Dan. Dan says, ironically, Lego Head can't connect his mid block to the front block. Time to go back to Legoland, Arsenal. Did we read these other ones that weren't? Matey Boy says, shout out the teachers, shout out the cats and dogs, shout out the giraffes in Africa. Arsenal, you're a disgrace. Only chances are scrappy corners. And big up my brother DJ in the studio yesterday. Round of applause for DJ yesterday on top form. Big up to you, my bro. He says, it was a pleasure to witness the Arsenal tears. It went 2-2, and I said we'd score. Believe we faced the whole squad. That's another thing as well that I said to Robbie. Exactly, DJ. Said no excuses. I want every player there. I don't want no, you know what I mean? When we come Old Trafford, we're missing Saka, we're missing Calafiori, we're missing this. all right, they're missing California yesterday, but you get my drift. Like, we're missing this, and we've come through all of this with the squad depth and rare. I said, good. He started saying before the thing, and this is why you definitely won't do it. Everybody's back, brethren. We got Califury back. We got Thingy back. Thing full complement of players. Yeah, and look, and then your manager was making quadruple substitution, bro. He threw everyone on. Bro. Yeah, and he still didn't do nothing but get lucky with them 2 crap goals you scored, one of which we gifted to you. Andy says, Owen flex. Oh, what a win yesterday was. It wasn't even a smash and grab. We outplayed them. This is football. And this is another thing. This is what I'm saying. Like, especially in the second half, like when I was going back and watching it, obviously you're in emotion, you're not really taking it in tactically. I ain't really got time for that. It's all emotional. But you're right, you're so right, Owen. When you see the goals we scored and how we started the second half as well, like we outplayed them. Like it wasn't backs against the wall. They didn't create anything apart from the usual Arsenal scumbaggery when they get the chance to kick it right underneath the goal from the corner kicks. That's it. That's it. That's all they had. And the goals we scored literally were tiki-taka. But I saw Declan Rice doing this, like Shirky trying to fucking, ball's gone there. Ball's in there. It's mad. I saw, like I said, I watched quite a few of the AFTV fan cams on the full-time view last night. And it was always like, for instance, for Cunha's one, it was, how did we give him so much space? But you watch back, and the reason that Cunha has space is because Man United's passing and link-up play creates the space for that goal. Bruno to Cobby literally does 2 touches, one to set himself and a little poke, gives it to Cunha. And then you see actually Šeško makes a run off Gabriel, spins off him to create a little bit more space so Gabriel can't come and, approach straight away. So actually, forget this, Arsenal, what were they doing defensively for the goals? They're brilliant goals, not only in terms of the finish. Obviously, Cunha whips it in the bottom corner, but the build-up play, you know what I mean? It's Bruno, Cobby, Cunha, Šeško with the run. For Dorgu's one, obviously, it's great play in the middle of the pitch between Dorgu and Bruno Fernandes. So forget this whole Arsenal, because this is what they were doing. They're great goals, but what were we doing? What were we doing? And you go, actually, they were brilliant goals in terms of finish, but in terms of build-up as well. Someone's on the floor. Is that? Oh no, Owen! I've just seen Marino. It's Marino. If you go back and watch the goal, Marino does a spinneroonie, bro. Bruno, hold on, let me see this back. It's not until you watch it back, you see actually, the chat, what actually happens. Bruno picks it up. Marino's trying to run out to him. Bruno cuts back and makes him do a spinneroonie. Cobby takes a touch, puts it past Declan Rice. Declan Rice spins around, doesn't know what's going on. Cunha's off, and like you said, bang into the far corner. But if you go back, literally, guys, if you could see it, Marino literally does a spinneroonie, bro. He does it. I've just seen it now.
So I mean, it's not even like, obviously, look, the first goal, the Mbeumo one, you can go, look, obviously Zubimendi gives him on the plate. Still a bit to do, but all right, fair. That's a goal that I'd go, okay, right, that's obviously an Arsenal mistake. Gets us back into the game there.
Yeah.
But the 2 goals after that, that's not like Man United Man United got really lucky there. You don't get lucky whipping it, you're smashing it in the top corner, then whipping it in the bottom corner. Like, you don't. Oh, I'm getting a call from KG the comedian. Mr. the comedian, you were live on United View. You're really quiet. I'm quiet, really? Yeah.
Is it coming out?
Try again. No.
It wasn't coming out. It's like it wasn't coming out your loudspeaker, like it was in the phone.
Yeah.
What happened there?
It's not working.
He's probably trying to ring you back.
Yeah, it's not working. Oh, innit? Yeah, it's still quiet. I'm on loudspeaker.
No, let me ring him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll ring him.
Speaker.
Why is that? That was weird.
We did to voicemail. Oi.
Is that loud?
Yeah, I go.
Yeah.
No. It's probably my phone.
Am I live or I'm still quiet?
Yeah, no, I think Owen's phone was playing up on my loudspeaker.
Yeah.
Come on. Flex, I need those glasses on everywhere.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
I'm telling you now, what you did to Don Robbie yesterday was absolutely amazing, bro. I watched that with a smile on my face. And the Arsenal fans, they're in the chat, they're being quiet. Those pussios, bro. Because don't get twisted. We'll always have a time for point scoring. We'll talk about it on the red carpet.
Yeah.
But before any of that nonsense, we have to talk about putting people in a split. Before the infighting, let's do about outfighting. There's stuff we have to do on the outside. Yeah? There's man them that need reminders. Turkish, he was in a...
Turkish crash out. Nah, he's...
Turkish, I'm telling you, I don't even... Owen, I know he collects receipts. There's so much out there.
There's loads.
Out there right now,
there's loads. There's loads. There's too. It's almost like too many. Like I said, it's got to be a daily post for the whole week until Fulham. Has to be.
Whoa,
yeah.
I mean, you got one game a week. So
we got one game a week. Got nothing else to do, mate. So they're going to be holding it all week, all week, bro. Yeah. Even when they play that dead Carrick team in Champions League where they're already through and they're singing for it, I don't care. We'll be there Tuesday, Wednesday posting.
Tell me, I just want to know because I wanted to know this question. When did you say I'm going to the Emiratis? At what moment did you know I need to make my way to the ground?
I think as soon as we scored, I think it was in the mayhem of like the third goal. I said, "Listen, Josh," and the thing is, Josh, angry, but I'm like, imagine, yeah, Josh fuming. I'm like, pack the stuff, we're going.
I said they're gonna show them stupid flag bearers.
Yep.
3 times, bro.
Yep.
3 goals on their head.
Yep.
It had to be. I wish it was 3-1.
I know. We deserved it. We deserved the 3-1.
3-1. But listen, I can't wait for the red carpet.
Red carpet's gonna be lit, bro. I'm going to Big News UK, bro. I'm going to Big News UK Talk Sport with shades on.
I'm going to. I messaged Jason Frey and told him, bro, we're winning this game 3-1. He said he'll wear a Man United kit if it happens. I said, you don't need to do that because I'll never wear an Arsenal kit. Just acknowledge me, bro. Just acknowledge me, bro. Right?
He has to wear it.
Man, I'm wearing a suit to filthy green. Piss, don't piss.
Oh wow.
Green suit because you want to play like us.
Yep.
Envy us.
Yep. Listen, let's get on it. Don't let them off the hook, bro. Apply pressure all week. That's our jobs. We deserve this.
Oh, that's why I tried to make Owen first, but he's put out the receipts and just.
Yeah, now we've been pulling up a few. He's got them. He's got them. We've been pulling them up.
I'm retweeting.
Yeah, don't watch that. You know what Owen's on. All right, big up.
And speaking of which, actually, let's go for this. Let's go to this one.
We're just going to waltz over to these, man, and we're going to teach them a lesson. Yeah, I'm telling these, man, that when they rock up on Sunday, they're going to get what they usually get when they come to the Emirates, is they're going to lose. They're going to hold another L. They're getting excited, putting you and your team in another box. In football, but that box is going underground, bro.
An iron. Yes, all right. It's an iron because it'll be ironed with your gutted faces on Sunday. None it. Shook my hand, it's cool. And when he shook my hand, he said, "Don't worry, we're going to slap man." It's one game. That. They're coming up against the real bad men. The bad men won the league.
You man are going to get
set piece again on later.
Oh, we're going to wear a black kit. Oh, we're going to Millie Rock. Bro, you're going to get smoked. You're coming to the Emirates, right? We're unbeaten at the Emirates, right? We're a better team than City. You honestly think you're coming to the Emirates.
3-1.
3-1. When was the last time you even won a game in 90 minutes at the Emirates? Let me just say, yeah?
Yesterday.
Right, you sounding deluded.
You sound deluded.
You know what's coming.
You
know what time it is. Let me tell you something, yeah? You're going to get a
dose of
reality.
He was getting problem. Let me tell you something, yeah? Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something,
yeah?
It
was me and him the other day. He was angry. He started riling me up.
What's coming?
You
know what time it is. Let me tell you something, yeah? You're going to get a dose of reality on Sunday. You're going to come to the Emirates and you're going to get smoked. You are going to get a dose of reality.
You're getting a dose of reality.
Because you got that.
You're getting a dose of reality.
You're doing it again, all of you. It's at the wheel again. 2-0 on Sunday.
Okay.
You're going to get slapped.
What is it, Robbie?
All of you. It's at the wheel again. 2-0 on Sunday.
Okay.
Oh,
At Reckless Sports Super Chatted £9.99. Sharing some of the money I made from Turkish.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Turkish, big up, bro. Thank you for the contribution, Turkish.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Okay.
You're going to get slapped right in the
And
face.
I agree with KG. I agree with KG. I do think Mbeumo's going to score. Who just said he's going to score? Who just
Cunha's going to score.
Who?
Cunha's going to score.
And who else? And who else?
And Fernandez.
I think they're all going to score.
If you try and come and play, if you think you're going to play like what you did against
I didn't say
City
that.
next
I
week,
didn't say that.
You try that.
No,
the
you're
Emirates
putting
will
words
get
in my mouth.
destroyed.
Yeah,
You'll
you're
get
putting words.
destroyed.
You're putting
It'll be
words.
freeze falls.
To be stupid
This
enough.
is a big game, bro.
Yeah, 100%. And we're going to win it.
You are coming up against the best team in Europe right now. Official. Hey, are you serious? Are you all right?
Yes.
Yeah,
We can beat you.
One game this man have had.
We can win now.
Everybody's got a game plan until they get smashed in the face.
Oh, no. Owen, I need that. Owen, get me that 4 seconds. Owen, get me that 3 seconds there. Just get Owen.
This man have had.
We can win now.
Everybody's got a game plan until they get smashed in the face.
You can't write this shit. You can't write this.
Asher, who's that Wally on the screen? Did they get punched in the face? I can't believe it either. Ridiculous.
Do you know what? I've got a story for you lot. Ty doesn't like me.
Oh, really?
I saw it. Oh, it was so funny. Like, this is the first time he's ever been real life angry with me. Like, it wasn't any banter. He was actually doing the Ty thing on me. I've never seen it before. He's pulled up at the Emirates, obviously, come around late. He's gone past some guys who already pissed him off, saying, "Oh, Ty, you know what he's like when he's lost, yeah." And I've gone up to him, yeah, and I didn't even say anything, but you can see me sort of smiling. He's gone, no, Flex. He goes, Flex, don't do that, Flex. That's not right. That's not right. He goes, I don't do that to you. I said, Ty, what do you say to me after you beat me here every year? Yeah, here's me.
Yeah.
I goes, what do you say to me after every year I lose here? You come up to me, you say unlucky. I'm just saying unlucky. He goes, yeah, but you're smiling. You're smiling, Flex. I don't do that to you. He goes, no, Flex. And then obviously, you know what my face is like. Then I'm trying to keep it in. I'm like, Ty, I just come to say unlucky, man. He goes, no, Flex. No, that's out of order. Flex. No, Flex. And then he was just there miserable. He was so angry. Oh my days. Oh my God. Robbie, you're finished. That little clip there. That's going with the Ainsley. That's going with the Ainsley. I'm putting that and I'm putting the Ainsley Harriet straight after. Yeah. That's getting stitched. I need to do that. Oh,
I haven't seen his. Actually, we should probably get to the rest of the super chats. We've got a million to get to, actually, don't we? Or we caught up.
No, we're not. Hold on. Shout out to the teachers. Yeah, we read that one. Dan, ironically, ego. Yeah, we said that. Lil Yo-Yo, big up Lil Yo-Yo. As the executive vice president of the ASNA agenda, it's been a beautiful 24 hours. The ASNA tears have been glorious. I'm talking. Sorry, I was gonna say taking shit. I'm talking my shit. I had to double read that, Lil Yo.
I'm taking a shit.
Because I was thinking, like, is that on the Arsenal fans? You're gonna take a shit on them? Are you finished for the morning? So you've had your breakfast, so you'll be back, or
you had a cup of coffee.
I get you. Yeah, exactly. Cup of coffee. Big up to you, Lil Yo-Yo. WJ Barrett, big up to you, my brother. He says perfect time for milestone chat. All I want to say is, Flex, I salute you. Fair salute back to you as well, brother. The way you marched to the Emirates was legendary. I love this game. Glory, Man United. Some of the stick as well on the way to the Emirates. I think Josh said he posted that. I haven't even watched it back. But just bowling through the traffic. You know what I mean? Saw some Man United fans as well. Saw some Arsenal fans. Oh, yeah, they were shameless. Aminor says, can we praise Lamans? He is such a calming player. 100%. We ain't even spoke about our players yet. We ain't even got there yet.
Yeah.
Dan says, is Carrick at the wheel? Listen, I told you guys.
At the moment he is.
At the moment, he's in control. That's it. He's the head coach until the end of the season, and he's doing a flipping good job in the first 2 games. I will definitely say that.
And his coaching staff as well, certainly. He and his coaching staff.
I saw the clip.
Holland,
Yeah, well, it wasn't a clip. It was just a camera angle of like all 3 of them sort of. And you go, it's such a collaborative effort. Well, no, it was when they were talking tactics. I think it was at like 2-2 or 2-1. And they were talking, and it was like Steve Holland, you could see he was just putting all his input in. Woodgate was sort of the supporting cast just behind that. Carrick was sort of listening in one year ago. It was a real collaborative effort. Big up to them and all the coaches. Glenn says, at times the last 3 or 4 years, this team looked like they forgot how to control and pass the ball. What struck me is how comfortable we now look. 100%. And Jaden says, Flex, make sure you bun that Saka and Mbumo talk. I was trying, remember on AFTV, I was saying, listen, I rate Saka. I rate Saka, but I'm just saying, Mbumo, he ain't clear of Mbumo like you think he is, Robbie. I've never seen Saka score 20 Premier League goals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Bruno and Mbumo's got more than him this season as well. Like, I'm just saying, be careful. Like, yes, Saka is consistent and he's a top player, but don't act like he's mad clear of all these other guys, because it's just not true. And that's not even a Saka slander. They think when you say that, it's disrespectful to Saka. I like Saka. I think he's a good player, very good player. But come on, when it comes to output,
different players.
You know what I mean?
Different players. Yeah,
exactly.
Definitely different players.
We're up to date on Super Chats now.
Did we miss any? Because I think Show said you might have missed his.
Oh, sorry, Show. Let me go back, brother. Let me go back up. Oh, there you go. Yes, I did. Sorry, my bro. Show says AFTV hired out Hippodrome. Yeah, they did. Like they were going to do something. Then they had that clown staring down United fans when they celebrated our goals. Clowns. There you go.
What's
hold on. No, hold on. Sorry. Ria Jusilam says Gabriel Bangladesh moving like Casper the Ghost. Where was he, Robbie? Where was he? Bembe James says Arsenal was 17th in goals from open play. Exactly. Shocking stuff.
Yeah.
And that was read out Daniel Luciano and Fletch. Right, now we're up to date.
What's the deal with because I haven't seen this. I've seen it's got a lot of views, but with Robbie, I refuse to apologize.
Shocking.
What's the deal?
The deal is, Owen,
this?
I said you need to apologize to me. You called me deluded. You said you need to apologize. He goes, no, I'm not apologizing.
For the stuff that we played earlier on, basically. The stuff we played earlier on,
not just that, all of it. I was more talking about, I didn't see the stuff. I was talking about, I was on Face Off with him, obviously. He was on UV. Like, all the stuff I did with him, I was more for that. I was like, apologize to me, because you cussed me out on DR, you cussed me out on AFTV, and you tried to cuss me out on our own platform here at UV, saying all this stuff about I'm deluded and rare, one game. You got Saliba, Gabriel, and wait till you come Emirates. Apologize to me. And he refused. Yeah. He refused.
Wow. What did he say?
He didn't even know the camera was on. It's already on, mate. It's already on. I'm just pacing. It's already on. It's already on, Robbie. Because I told you what was going to happen, yeah? You told me about where you're getting this chest from, where you're getting this belief from.
Look at Robbie's face. Yeah. Look at
he knows he's finished.
He knows he's in trouble, doesn't he?
You told me about Bayern Munich. You told me about Aston Villa. You told me about Atletico. I said, yo, Bridget, I don't care about none of them teams there. You said Ballon Dorgu.
I did.
Ballon Dorgu. Yeah, that's what you told me. Yeah.
A man told me he handled the ball in the building.
Nah, hit his hip, man. Hit his hip. Yeah.
I ain't seen that.
And I don't want none of that. No deflecting, bro. I sat. No. I sat. Robbie,
I already had a chance to go back and watch
stop this, yeah.
No, listen.
I sat on DR. I sat on AFTV on the face off.
All this question because I've been seeing. It's what Man was telling me. They're not making.
Listen, bro. There ain't no handball.
They're not making excuses, but they said Maguire handballed it.
No.
And they said he was a handball in the build-up.
I'm not making excuses, but I'm going to name 2 handballs. What the fuck? Oh my God!
Shocking behaviour. Shocking behaviour.
I don't know. I ain't seen it.
Good. We don't need to talk about that, Bridget. Talk about what you were saying before the game.
Yeah, you're right. I said what you said is true. I'm a bit shocked. It's the first game.
That's another thing I told you. I said you're going to be leaving there going, boy, how did we lose this game?
Well, you know what, right? It's not like your game last week where you completely run over.
That's where he refuses to apologise. About there.
Dude, shocking.
You told me, we got Gabriel and Saliba, you know. It's not no little man you're coming. Man. We got Gabriel and Saliba. I don't care. And I told you, I don't care about none of them.
To be honest, if we win the league, I don't care about tonight.
Yeah,
right?
well, I got a question for you. I got a question for you. Yeah. Are you going to go on and win this league?
Yes.
Are you?
Yeah, I feel we are. I feel it's been a bad night.
right? But I feel we are. I still
lights
think
off.
we're the best team. We've lost
Yeah,
our
Josh
first
now,
game at home
battery.
at the Emirates. It was a shocking performance, terrible. This player, whatever you want to say. I'll answer the questions, but will you answer yours? If it goes to the rest of the season,
straight away deflecting.
Yeah.
Straight
away
deflecting.
It's a bit back. He refuses to apologise big time. Maybe
it's
about
two unbelievable results. For you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's 16, 15 other games left.
you won a
What are
game.
you saying? No.
Our only threat really in that second half.
How brought on Madueke?
Hold on.
They were rubbish.
What I say, Madueke was terrible when he came on.
Man was playing for
What?
goal kicks.
in there. Maybe 7 minutes.
That, I'm with you. I was confused with why he didn't bring on Mike
Apologising.
Inelli. That shocked me,
go.
right? I would have kept Saka on that side. I thought he was our only threat really in that second half. And you know what I mean? But
Yeah, where's all your chest thing now? Where's you telling me I'm deluded? You're saying, where are you going to say this
you
for?
won a
What are
game.
you saying? No.
What do you want me to do? You won a
Don't
game.
try.
All right,
no, I want an
all right.
apology. I want an apology from you.
all right,
I want you to say it, Flex, I'm sorry.
I ain't saying flex. I'm
No,
sorry.
I want you to say I'm sorry.
no, you know
I
what?
told you this was going to happen. You told me I'm mad.
Cool. You
I
know
want an
what? Hold on,
apology.
Mike, a second.
No, I'm holding it. I want an apology.
He tried to take your mic. He tried to take your mic on
What does he
UV.
think this is?
He tried
Exactly.
to take the UV microphone. Oh my God, you're Don
Shocking.
Robbie, but geez, I mean
Exactly.
that's even above the powers of the Don. What are we talking about here? Oh my goodness!
Look at this.
I want an apology.
No, I'm not apologising.
Why are you not? Look, you said you take your
I got
licks.
the result wrong.
No.
What am I apologising
Mate,
for? What you take me for?
you need to apologise to me because I told you.
what
Look at this
apologise for? I want
saltiness. Look at
I
this
ain't being
saltiness.
salty.
Say sorry to me because you told me I was
I'm not
deluded.
being salty.
Say I'm not deluded then.
All right, you're not deluded.
All right, so are you sorry?
No, I'm not.
You're not sorry.
I'm not.
Not salty, but he wants to take the
refusing.
microphone and talk. He did want to, I'm not salty, but I want your microphone to talk because I need to talk.
Shocking. Shocking. He couldn't take it. And that is level 1 because it's getting stepped up a level today at DR. Like
Yeah.
he can't.
Yeah.
I want my apology. I'm not stopping. He needs to say sorry to me. That's what he needs to do. And he needs to say sorry to every single Man United fan who he said that got chest for no reason. That's what he needs to do. But we're going to get back to Arsenal. Because actually, guys, it's like 10-2 already. And we ain't even spoke about our players, man. We ain't even spoke about our players. Shout out Lazar. He says, can't wait for Flex on DR Sports. All right, listen, we're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. All of them in that studio. All of them. I beg you bring in a surfboard to DR Sport Flex. Oh, my God, yeah. How am I going to do that? Just don't have one.
Can props and production pull that off?
Yeah, I'm going to try and,
They could find one in the local area. They could find one.
Let me get onto someone. Let me try and make that happen.
Yeah.
Hold the fort a second.
But whilst you do, we've got nearly 2K watching. We've got over 500 likes. Let's see if we can get the 1K likes this morning. And a reminder, yellow super chats are being read out, as we've seen a couple of times this morning as well. I've turned the sound up a little bit on it as well, so people can hear it even more. But you're right. You know, you do have to talk about the players. You know, it's funny because when that team news came out from Michael Carrick, there was this feeling of, you know, I was of the mindset, I don't know about you, Flex, of, well, how can he change that team when you've just beaten Man City 2-0 and it should have been way more? You can't really change that team, and the game plan is going to be somewhat similar. And to Carrick's point, and he mentioned it after the game, but it wasn't going to be a similar game. It was going to be a more difficult game than that City game, just by logic of being away from home, and you're playing the team that's top of the table. But we doubted it. And when it comes to Carrick now, again, the standard is set so high, isn't it? You know what I mean? But it's a different challenge the next game. When we play like Fulham, that's different. You're at home. You're expected to win. These are the first 2 games you weren't expected to win. Now you're expected to win. What can you do? But it's difficult to even come up with words. Yeah, it's difficult to even come up with words because also with Matheus Cunha, right? I remember wasn't even that long ago, a couple of weeks ago, I was getting in an argument with the chat. About Matheus Cunha. He's not a creative player and he's been disappointing and he's been this, that, and the other. And I said at the time, I was like, are we really going in on a player that's been here for like 6 months already? Like, is that what we're doing here? Are we really doing that? And yeah, maybe Matheus Cunha, you know, hasn't been necessarily what we thought he was going to be straight away, but it's still very, very early, isn't it? You know what I mean? Still really early. And now the difference of playing in a team that's winning games, it's got confidence going, and he comes on at a time of the game which he can affect it. Did it against, it's not as if he just did against Arsenal. against City, came on, got an assist. It should have had another one for that goal that was ruled out for offside incorrectly. And he scores last night. Patrick Dorgu, again, brilliant goal. This is the same Dorgu that, 6 months ago. We forget Dorgu's only been here a year, and he's 20. Like, with those players, like, it's going to take a bit of time with some of those players. And it's about finding their, footing at the club, finding the right position for in the case of Dorgu. Because my problem with Dorgu was, I don't know if he can be, the starting left wing back for Manchester United. Yeah. But, clearly they found a position for him. It's working for him. Go with him at the moment. I cannot be more thrilled. And what I will say, going back to, you said the point score and stuff. Once again, for those that were after Ruben Amorim doing the weird, bizarre, I hope you're happy. You wanted this. I will answer that question once again. I am very happy. And yes, this is exactly what I wanted. Man United to win games and actually play well while doing it. So yes, I did get what I want.
It is what you asked for.
I am happy. So to answer those questions.
100%, man. Just on Dorgu, just listen to what you're saying there. Like, I think the turnaround in him's been incredible. It has. And then you have to question how much of it is a turnaround and how much of it is settling in and how much of it is playing him in a more suited position. Look, we know that he is like quite multifunctional in terms of some of the positions he's played. Like even from Lecce, we knew he's played at left back. At the time when we got him from Lecce, I remember doing a bit of research. He was currently playing on the right wing, So that side of it, in terms of him playing a couple of different positions between attack and defense, he's probably used to. But like the wrap-up Heaven says there, mismanagement from Amorim. Where did we see, even when Amorim was saying he was nervous and stuff, which, listen, at left wing back, let's not rewrite history. We were all looking at it going, fucking hell, mate.
Yeah.
I mean, nah, that's not going to be the one. That's not, that's not going to be the one. It's not. If your plan is to play this guy here, I can't see the vision. I'll be honest, that's what we all thought. Or I thought that anyway. And then we got a glimpse. As soon as he put him right wing against Newcastle, all of a sudden we got a glimpse. And that manager before, took him out of there and put him straight back to left wing back the very next game against Wolves. So again, he's being mismanaged the whole time, just like a load of our players were, just like the whole team was. And that's the thing where, listen, we're still on Ineos's necks, the Glazers and stuff like that. They've got to make good decisions, Ineos, and they've got to get it right. And we're still on them. You know what I'm saying? But it still doesn't change that whilst Ruben was at the helm and the decisions he made with that squad stifled so many of our better players.
And also, just on that, you notice, what did we do right towards the end of the game yesterday? What did we go to?
Yeah,
back five. We got 5 behind the ball. Back 5.
Because that's all that's good for.
And also as well, because that was the right time to do it. This is the point. I saw Jamie Carragher say it, and it is kind of true where he said that Carrick has done something that Amorim wasn't willing to do, which was in certain moments be a bit courageous. You know what I mean? Go, right, this is, I can go, the back 5 is useful. There's absolute, use for it. Again, get behind the ball, stifle the play. But if you're going to chase a game or you want to attack or you want to play on the, the transition, then that's just not going to work for the players that you've got. It might work in the future if you can bring in loads and loads of players, cool. But the players that you have right now at your disposal to get wins out of this group of players, how do I have to set up to get the best out of them? I can switch to the back 5 later on when I need to see out the game. But for now, they're better in a back 4. Kobbie Mainoo and Casemiro outplayed a midfield 3. That's arguably one of the best midfielders in the league in Rice, Zubimendi, Odegaard. 3 weeks ago, if we'd have said the idea of Casemiro and Kobbie Mainoo outdoing that midfield, you'd go, you're on crack. Like, there's just no chance. Casemiro is leaving at the end of the season. Kobbie can't run. But as has been proven in the last 2 games, it's not to say that, Casemiro and Kobbie, they can't run. It's a case of, well, can you make those gaps smaller so they don't have to run that amount of distance? They can cover a lot of distance in the game in totality, but those big gaps where you've got to stretch and, they're not going to be able to do that because not many people are going to be able to do that. What you can do is set up the team to get the best out of them. How can I get the best out of them? And that's what Carrick and his team have done in the last few games. So much so that, by the way, we're still buying like 2 midfielders. Our midfielders get a massive overhaul in the summer, and they just outdid the best midfield in the league. look at that again. That's coaching.
Allegedly,
right there.
allegedly the best midfielder in the league.
But you know what I mean? That's coaching right there.
Yeah.
You are openly aware you don't have the best midfield, and yet you can still get more out of them. That they look better than arguably a better team than them. That's coaching for you right there. That's getting the best out your players.
It is, and the changes that he made. Bringing on Šeško. I'm not going to rewrite it. I'll be honest. We was all there. I was like, I don't know if this is the game for Šeško. Now Dorgu's injured. I'd probably bring on Mount because he'll run and keep Cunha up front and just put Mount on the left. I'd probably do that. Michael Carrick and Steve Holland had other ideas, and I just worried that maybe Šeško wouldn't, compete, or Gabriel Saliba there. You're just thinking maybe there's a reason why they looked at it last game and this game and thought probably not the game. We want that kind of pacing behind, but the adaptability in the moment to pick that option. It's Šeško who's won the flick down, kind of uncontested, which is poor from Arsenal, but he chests it down, doesn't he? Wins his first contact on the ball, which gets the ball down for that third goal. I think it is, or the second. It's one of them.
Šeško as well. Like if you the third goal back, like I said, he makes a run.
He takes Gabriel out.
Just picks him out of it a little bit, which allows Cunha a little bit more space. So they're all, like I said, I watched that like everyone probably did last night. I watched the goals back a million times. And obviously what will get spoken about so much will be Dorgu, he wrapped it in the top corner, or Cunha just smashed it in the bottom corner, and they're brilliant finishes, great goals. But I think what does get a bit lost is actually the build-up in it, because if you listen to those Arsenal fans, or you listen to some people, you would think that those goals just came completely out of nowhere and they were just complete one-offs. Arsenal were doing great and this, that, and the other. But no, they're good build-up. There's good build-up play. It's in quite tight passing, tight spaces, and they managed to create some space. They're two brilliant, obviously, individual goals from the finishes, but they're good team goals as well from the build-up play too. And that should be talked about more.
100%. Patak says, I thought my girlfriend shows me pure love, but it is nothing compared to the way Marcel hugs Flex. Listen, it's just pure elation, bro. Pure elation, pure relief. Like, just winning at this stadium against this team, like, it's been a long time coming. Big up to you. And he says, I beg you, bring in the surf. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to do that. Lazar says, can't wait for Flex on DR Sports. Listen. Oh, we're going to have some fun. And Bibek says, Owen acting like he wasn't in the box.
What box?
Owen acting like he wasn't in the box. I don't understand what you mean.
I don't understand what
I'm not. Yeah, we're not really sure what you mean there, brother. Clarify for us. Let us know what you mean. Matt says, Dallo didn't even have a bozo moment. It was a complete team performance, mate. Arsenal were cooked thoroughly. They couldn't even phase Dallo. Yeah, I gave Dallo a lot of praise afterwards, because don't get me wrong, it weren't the type of game where our fullbacks were going to get really high and be overlapping and creating loads and getting on the ball. They had to use the ball quite economically and just like sort of retain possession, maybe start the attacks by giving it to the midfielders to go and do their thing. But defensively, he didn't make any big mistakes. Like you say, he didn't have a bozo moment. He was strong. He was physical. He was committed. Like the whole back four was, even Lissandro after... Listen, that's just unlucky. And you know what? I'm so glad we went on to win that game as well, because you just knew Skulls and Butt would be... There's people in the chat already. Skulls and Butt were right. One game for Leacher, and look, all of the thing. And then he continued to rough up Jesus, didn't give him a sniff. And Gyökeres came on and tried to do a little bit, and he didn't do shit to him as well. And Leacher was fantastic on the ball. Again, starting attacks. I think the third goal, is the third or the second goal? It starts from him. He passes the ball into midfield in general.
Leacher, he had the most line-breaking passes out of anyone on the pitch yesterday.
There you go. But we won't hear from Skulls. We won't hear from Butt. We won't hear from the haters.
They'll just try and do like their own goal thing, won't they? That's what they'll probably go for.
Yeah, exactly, which is just stupid. Bibek says, got you Flex and Owen, waiting for it.
By the way, if Bibek, if you saying I was not in the box, are you referencing the Sky Sports thing? Because that was not me. I haven't been in any box. If that's the reference,
I got you, Flex and Owen, waiting for it. I just, Bibek, I'm just not really sure.
I've not been in any box.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense what you're saying, brother. Like, got you, Flex and Owen, waiting for it. What are you waiting for? The surfboard? What?
Yeah, because his form was about that I was in the box, but I've not been in the box.
Yeah, Owen acting like he wasn't in the box. Yeah, weird. I don't know.
Yeah. It's the first time I've ever been mistaken for KG. Bloody hell.
Yeah, you won't get that too often as well. So,
because I wasn't on the watch along. But I was on pre and post match. I was supposed to be in the studio because it takes like 7 hours to get there.
Yeah. No commitment, Owen. No commitment. Didn't even want to make the short trip down. Sanjeet says, good morning, gents. Going to enjoy this whole week. Owen is right regarding the lazy narrative of Cobby can't run. Ty crying about Dorgu ham ball. Guys, honestly.
On that, by the way, very quickly, Flex, very, very quickly, because they've just posted this. Manchester United. I'll get this.
Oh, Manchester United.
No. Manchester United have just posted this, just so people can enjoy this on their Monday, right? They've just posted this footage of.
Listen to the Emirates. It's stunned into silence. What a finish.
And you're right, Flex. Like, it's only then like you hear like they're silent.
Stunned into silence, bro. Absolutely stunned.
Silent.
So long may it continue. Like they have to hold monumentally, and it carries on. Make sure you're at it, guys. Get involved on socials, keep reposting things, keep on it to the point where they get angry with you and start cussing you. You're so, bro, it's a game, all right? We get it. You won. Oh, look at them thinking they're back. Get all of them reactions out of them. Keep going all week. All week. That's our job. All right? Guys, enjoy it. I've got to rush down to DR. We're going to have some fun. Make sure you join us over there. Make sure you join me. Come and show your love. Come and show your support. Make sure you come and just give it to Don Robbie. Yeah? And we ain't even spoke about what happened to Liverpool because we've actually capitalized. We're actually,
I know.
Like they look, that is crazy.
We're fourth.
You know what I mean?
We're fourth.
We're fourth. Legitly fourth. All games played.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys get involved in the chat on DR and help me cook Robbie and AGT. We are out of here, guys. Enjoy
and
the
red
day.
Carpet tonight as well. Fleck.
And red carpet tonight. You lot know it's going off. Don't miss it. I don't even care. Even if people on the red carpet cut, well, me and KG are definitely in. That's all I know. Yeah. We'll see you there, guys. We'll see you there. Take care. Enjoy.